Hi everyone, Darlene here. I wanted to do a book reading or an excerpt from my book to introduce you to some of my work. This is from the chapter Let Go of Control and Take Your Power Back. Taking your power back comes from within. Whenever we look outside of ourselves, believing what others are saying and doing is the best for us, we have turned our power over to them. Idolizing others is a false illusion of life, and we disconnect from reality and truth by trying to live up to their image or persona, constantly seeking approval for something that will never be satisfied. Your thoughts and actions need to come from a place of love. Start observing how you react to situations. When you immediately start to pass blame, you've given your power away. Defending yourself signifies that you agree with what was said on some level. Don't let anyone make you own their actions. You have this powerful treasure, and it is the knowledge that you have the choice to respond versus reacting. When we learn to live authentically, this becomes second nature because we are in alignment with our true self. Our ability to respond is far more powerful than any unconscious reaction that came from a place of fear. Emotional reactions come from an unconscious state of mind. Reacting is far different from responding. Reacting stems from anger, judgment, shock, defensiveness, and even hate. There is no thought put into the reaction. It just happened, and when you do this, you give your power away. Responding requires thought, and you have total control over that if you choose to. That is taking your power back. Learn to recognize the emotions your ego has created, such as triggers, fears, victimizations. If you're willing to be honest with yourself and explore these, you have the ability to recognize when they arise and acknowledge the falsity within them. This is taking your power back. No more victimization, blaming. You have to take responsibility for your thoughts and actions. That is why it is so important that they always have to come from a place of love, whether or not the other person has hurt you. The most important thing is that you don't hurt yourself. When we do these things that cause guilt, shame, it is the beginning of our deterioration and the loss of our power. Living on autopilot, allowing incessant negative thoughts and emotions to take over is not being responsible. You have a responsibility to yourself to take care of your emotional well-being. I've listed a few steps that you can use to see where you stand in giving your power away and taking it back. 1. Always ask yourself, or teach your subconscious to ask yourself, do my actions include self-love? Am I paying attention to what's good for me in this situation? 2. Stay in balance. To be in balance, we have considered what is in the best interest of everyone involved. That's where you'll hear me say a lot of times, pay attention to what is your intention in what you're doing? Is it from a place of love, or is it you trying to manipulate, control? Get into the habit of asking yourself that, because if your intention is pure, the result will be as well. Take care of you. Take care of you. Surround yourself with positive reinforcement. Move away from people that tear you down. This one is so important. I know it's hard because sometimes that's where you are in life. You're surrounded by people, but you don't have to stay there. You can move away from them as far as engaging with them. Just simply stop engaging with them until you're able to actually get yourself away from them. You don't have to be a part of their negativity. You simply don't. Awareness of your thoughts. Begin to recognize the negative thoughts and remove them. Negativity attracts negativity, and a negative mindset takes your power away. It does not serve you. Perspective. Don't allow the obstacles of life to create barriers. See them as stepping stones, lessons. When you change your perspective, you change your life. And that basically is saying when you hit a wall, don't just say, I'm stuck, this is where I have to be, because that's not the case at all. Life is all about change, and when we are faced with changes that are difficult, we have to find the strength to let go and move on. When you resist, you will stay in a state of pain. Adopting a mindset of allowing will lead to the reduction in stress and tension in your life. Instead of feeling like you have to do everything on your own, you are able to let go of the things you have no control over and put your trust faith into the loving universe. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, jot them down, send them to me. If you're interested in, I'll include a link if you're interested in buying my book. And if you're interested in my coaching, I'll include a link for that as well. If you simply just have a question, please send it to me. I'm always glad to, look at it and talk to you. And until next time, you guys take care of yourselves. Bye.